Thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker, for the opportunity to speak a few words at today's debate. The Honourable Minister for Aviation was here a moment ago. I want to raise one matter with him with regard to Palali airport. That's an international airport. It was opened. There were flights from Madras. Then due to COVID, all flights were suspended. Now, this has not resumed yet. And even when it resumes, the cost of the airfare is prohibitive. The reason for that is that the airport taxes are so high. The Honourable Minister is now coming into the chamber. So high that people will not be able to afford it. I have spoken to the Honourable Minister about this. The Mattala airport taxes have been waived, and we've been asking that the Palali airport taxes also be waived, because unlike Mattala, Palali, when you resume, will have a steady traffic, and that will be good for our economy. And therefore, I am requesting the Minister again to please waive the airport tax for Palali airport, and there will be a steady stream of traffic. So as we deal with these issues today, in the north and the east, there are other issues that people are facing, particularly with regard to the lands. Yesterday, in Kurunthoor, there was a demonstration with regard to new constructions that were being undertaken by Department of Archaeology. 2 of our members were arrested, saying that they had disrupted the officials from functioning. Now, archaeology is entrusted with the responsibility of preserving archaeological monuments. We know that there are archaeological monuments, those must be preserved, but they don't have the authority to build anew. And there are court orders restraining them from building new structures. And yet, when people demonstrate against illegal activity by the Department of Archaeology, they are being arrested. So I want to raise this issue. Kurunthoor Melaile நேற்றைய தினம் எங்களுடைய கட்சி உறுப்பினர்கள் கைது செய்யப்பட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். தொல்லியல் திணைக்களம் சட்டவிரோதமாக கட்டடங்களை கட்டுவதை எதிர்த்து ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் செய்தவர்கள் கைது செய்யப்பட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். தொல்லியல் திணைக்களம் இப்படியாக எங்களுடைய மக்களுடைய நிலங்களை மிக மோசமான முறையிலே அபகரிக்கிற திட்டங்கள் சம்பந்தமாக பல தடவைகளிலே நாங்கள் இந்த பாராளுமன்றத்திலும் வெளியிலும் பேசியிருக்கிறோம். 600க்கு மேற்பட்ட ஏக்கர் வயல் காணிகளை அபகரிக்கிற இந்த முயற்சி தடுக்கப்பட வேண்டும் என்று அவர்கள் செய்த ஆர்ப்பாட்டத்துக்கு பிரதிபலனாக அவர்கள் கைது செய்யப்படுகிறார்கள். இது உடனடியாக நிறுத்தப்பட வேண்டும். ஜனாதிபதியோடு நாங்கள் தமிழ் தேசிய கூட்டமைப்பினராக நடத்திய சந்திப்பிலே இதை குறித்து சொன்னோம். பணிப்பாளர் நாயகத்துக்கு தான் உடனடியாக அறிவிப்பதாக உறுதியளித்திருந்தார். ஆனாலும் இந்த திணைக்களம் மிக மோசமான இனவாத திணைக்களமாக தமிழ் மக்களுக்கு எதிராக தொடர்ச்சியாக செயற்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது. இது உடனடியாக நிறுத்தப்பட வேண்டும். இதேபோல கிழக்கிலே கோணேஸ்வரம் ஆலயத்தை இப்பொழுது அபகரிக்க ஒரு திட்டம் முன்வைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. திருக்கோணேஸ்வரம் இலங்கையிலே இருக்கிற 5 ஈஸ்வரங்களிலே ஒன்று. இது மிக பழமை வாய்ந்தது. இந்த நாட்டுக்கு விஜயன் வருவதற்கு முன்னதாகவே 5 ஈஸ்வரங்கள் இலங்கையிலே இருந்ததாக சர் பால் பீரிஸ் எழுதியிருக்கிறார். Sir Paul Peary, a renowned historian, has written that long before the advent of Prince Vijaya to this island, there existed 5 Ishwarans. And one of those is Thirukkoneswaram. Thiruñana Sambandar had sung about this temple in the 7th century BC. So it's ancient. This was destroyed by the Portuguese in 1624, but it was rebuilt in 1959. This is now designated as an archaeological site. But using the fact that it's an archaeological site, it is indeed an archaeological site. There are now efforts to bring in new people from other districts, particularly from the Ratnapura districts. There was one politician who took people from Ratnapura district, settled them around there, and traders in that area, and now there are 58 shops that have been set up, and efforts are being made to grant land from this archaeological site to these 58 shop owners who are actually aliens in that area. They've been brought and been settled there to change the demography. This must be immediately stopped. The issues that our people are facing today, particularly with regard to land being grabbed by archaeology, by Mahavali, by the Forest Department, by Wildlife Department, various other special laws are used to take away lands on which Tamil people have lived for centuries. Now this is something that must immediately stop. Your government is now facing a challenge in the UN Human Rights Council. Honorable Minister of Justice is here, and that's good because I want to refer to some matters that concerns him as well. In September 2015, the Sri Lankan government co-sponsored a resolution called HRC 30/1. Co-sponsoring means you agree, you sign on to that resolution, which then means it is your resolution also. Thank you. Now in that resolution, while Honorable Minister of Justice, you were the Honorable Minister of Justice even then at that time, there was a clause that Sri Lanka agreed, operational paragraph 6 of that agreement, of that resolution, in which it was agreed that Commonwealth and other foreign judges, defense lawyers, authorized prosecutors and investigators will participate in a process. Commonwealth and other foreign judges. Originally the draft, as you know, Honorable Minister, said foreign judges. It was at the request of Sri Lankan government, the words Commonwealth also was added, Commonwealth and other foreign judges. Now this is Sri Lanka's own resolution. But now your foreign minister goes to Geneva and you are seated behind him and saying participation like this, external mechanisms are unconstitutional. How can that be unconstitutional, Honorable Minister, when you yourself in December 2012 presented a bill to Parliament, a private member's bill, to be presented by Honorable Dr. Vijayadasa Rajapaksa MP in December 2012, called Removal of Judges of the Superior Court Special Provisions Act. You yourself have suggested that this inquiry be conducted against Superior Court judges by judges who have held office in the highest court of any Commonwealth country other than Sri Lanka. So, even according to you, your own belief, consistently between 2012 and 2015, foreign judges participating in processes, in inquiries in Sri Lanka was not unconstitutional. You wouldn't have presented a bill that was unconstitutional, surely. You are a constitutional lawyer. So this is your own private bill, private member's bill. And then as official position of the government of Sri Lanka while you were Minister of Justice, and while the incumbent president was I'll conclude. While the incumbent president was the Prime Minister, he wanted the words Commonwealth added in that resolution, and so it was added and it was resolved. You can't resile from whatever you have agreed to. I can understand when the government changed, when Gotabaya Rajapaksa became president, statements were made saying we are withdrawing from the resolution. But can you withdraw from that resolution? How can you withdraw from the resolution that you yourself agreed to? So the resolution now before the council will be put to vote because you are opposing it, opposing the very words that you had agreed to previously, and that's not good for the country. Thank you.